horse. It's art, culture, and competition. The horse is passion. Caravaca de la Cruz is an inland town in the region of Murcia in Spain, a historical crossroads sustained by its agricultural and livestock farming economy. The horse, an animal praised in art and people's traditions, is key in Caravaca's culture and has been closely connected to its history and development.
La Cruz de Caravaca es una cruz de gloria, una cruz protectora. Por esta razón, todos los rituales que emanan de ella están encaminados a proteger a las personas y los recursos naturales. Uno de ellos es cuando la cruz conjura los 4 puntos cardinales con el objeto de evitar que las inclemencias climáticas interfieran en los cultivos. Otro es cuando la cruz bendice las aguas que luego regarán los campos de Caravaca. Y el día 2 de mayo se bendicen los productos de la tierra, entre los cuales se encontraba el vino, que tradicionalmente se subían a lomos de caballos. La evolución de este último hecho y la imaginación de los caravaqueños y las caravaqueñas han dado lugar a este festejo tan original que hoy en día vivimos en nuestra ciudad.
The festivity, which has been celebrated since time immemorial and whose legendary origins go back to the Middle Ages, was first documented in the 18th century. Rituals in honour to the patron saint, blessing ceremonies in the historical Festival of the Cross in May. The wine was taken up to the castle by luxuriously decked horses. Even back then, the people from Caravaca felt the excitement of participating in this traditional festival, in which the effort, the respect for the animals, and the involvement are mixed with the pride of being a part of it. This very old cultural event has its own characteristics and peculiarities that make it unique in the world. From its beginnings, it has been an integral part of the festival in honour of the town's patron saint, and it has only been celebrated on the day appointed by tradition, the 2nd of May, the most important day in the festival. Anyone can take part in the competition, regardless of age, sex, origin, or socio-economic situation. People gather in horse clubs. Today, there are a total of 60 clubs which form what has come to be known as the Group of the Wine Horses. Preparations last all year long. The horses have to be raised, cared for, and trained for the race. And the spectacular attires sported by the horses have to be designed and laboriously crafted. Knowledge and beliefs are passed on by horse runners, and within families and the clubs, and occasionally, thanks to extracurricular activities, in state schools. Children learn from their eldest and desire to be part of the festivity, forging bonds with the town and its history. Creativity is encouraged, and values such as the wish to be better and persevere are passed on. A feeling of connection among the contestants is also reinforced. Pride is the only reward for the winners. A special attachment between horse and men is created based on a joint effort, hard work, and reciprocity. On the afternoon of the 1st of May, the horse clubs exhibit their unharnessed horses around the streets of the town, and finish by gathering together in one of the squares in the old part of town, a square that has come to be known as the Wine Horse Square, where the horses will be judged and the best horse will be awarded for its gifted morphology, an announcement that is tensely anticipated by spectators and members of the horse clubs. Dressing the horse during the early hours of the morning on the 2nd of May becomes a heartfelt ritual, packed with memories and yearnings for the past. It's a unique moment. The effort and passion invested in a whole year's work can finally be seen, brought to fruition, and looking magnificent on the horse. The attires worn by the horses and made by the horse clubs show imaginative and creative designs depicting themes and characters particular to the festival in an increasingly original manner. Embroidering them becomes a rather difficult task because of the use of silk, rhinestone, gems, and gold or silver thread. The effort put into the confection is also valued and rewarded, which encourages competition and transforms the attires in works of art designed by some of the most renowned designers in the Caravaca community, and embroidered by some of the most skilled craftsmen in workshops opened all year round. Every single detail in these attires captures the history of this community and foretells its future.
Los veterinarios somos uno de los ejes principales en los caballos del vino. Nos encargamos de garantizar el bienestar de los caballos en todo momento. Hacemos un seguimiento a lo largo de todo el año junto con las peñas, ellos nos tienen a su disposición. Y también el día de la fiesta hacemos un seguimiento constante de los caballos y prestamos nuestros servicios mediante UBIs móviles para que ellos puedan encontrarnos en caso de cualquier problema.
The high point of the festival is reached in the early afternoon of the 2nd of May, when, after the horses have been exhibited, walking the crowded streets and squares of the town, the horses and their runners head for the slope that leads to the castle. It is in its last steep stretch where the legendary wine horses race takes place. Each team is timed in turns. 4 young men have to run holding onto the horse on both sides, 2 in front and 2 behind. The team is disqualified if any of the men lets go of the horse before they cross the finishing line. Courage, determination, and one goal only. Animal and the horse runners crossing the line as a whole in the shortest possible time. The slope, packed with people, makes the race even more difficult. Thousands of people congregated on the slope move just in time to let the horse and runners pass and immediately close behind them, which becomes an unusual and exciting, vibrant sight, full of force and passion. The wine horses are an integral part of the people from Caravaca. An elaborate and colourful festival conceived for the delectation of the senses. It has been preserved and passed on from generation to generation by a community that loves history and its traditions.